everyone. This is Boricua Binks. Welcome back to Let's Play Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. And I'm once again joined by my friend Pharaoh. Say hello.
Hello there, everybody.
And in the last episode, we had to continue off of Trucy being in grave danger. Oh my.
Oh boy, oh boy.
But yeah, it just turned out that it was Trucy pulling a little naughty magician's trick with her Mr. Hat. That was fun.
Oh yeah, it was something.
Yeah, and of course, prosecutor Gavin didn't fall for that at all, but the judge did, so that's all right. And anyway, then she taught Apollo how to perceive, and we caught Mr. Stickler with his sticky fingers. Eh. Okay, that was bad.
Get your fingers out of there,
Oh.
Wesley.
I didn't even mean it that way, and then when you reacted, I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Yeah, well, it's more my fault because I'm apparently nasty.
I think we should be. Okay, guys, viewers, you should be used to this by now. It's like we're like this all the time.
Oh yeah, we're like what 17, 18 episodes in. You guys know that this is how things are going to be, and yeah, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's continue on. All right, so we ask to see his phone.
Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Huh? Why? Whatever for? Show me and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see.
You don't have it.
Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone?
Ooh.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
That's the phone from yesterday.
Look, a cell phone. Oh, it's flashback.
The one we found beneath the tire that would have been crushed.
Oh.
And it's so bright and pink and girly, but you know, we're not gonna judge.
Real men wear pink, apparently. I mean, I used to, but I don't, not anymore.
Aw.
Because I don't know. I just don't wear. No, I have a pink dress up. Sure, I just don't have. I haven't worn it in a while.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whatever. Okay. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at the very moment?
Wait a minute. What is the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage.
The Maractus? Why, that's where the victim lived. What a coincidence.
Holy crap, his face looks weird. That's impossible. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you even call the police? It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why he said that I called the police from the public payphone, because apparently we have those in 2020-something.
Wow. A payphone? Was Adam Levine there making a phone call?
Oh, wow.
So you didn't call on your cell phone like, what's his name, Drake?
That was in the back of my head. I'm like, is she gonna go there? She did.
I did. On your cell phone after all.
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a startlingly high degree of accuracy, it was right around here.
Oh. That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know that he lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all.
Oh, here we go.
Pursuit beam. But that's ridiculous. That makes it all sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. I were trying to kill him.
Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night, and 1 + 1 is 2.
Well, yes, but no. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, true. I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with the crime.
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime.
Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped the night of the murder?
I think we do.
Alright. Of course I have evidence! Oh, I like your swagger, forehead. I remember saying
That you hate the word.
Right. God, and so many people got on my ass about it. Like, Ferris, not what he means by swagger, you know. It's like, I know that. I just hate the damn word, period. But I'm sorry, not to make fun of anybody.
With that voice you gave them, my god.
Oops.
It's like an old swamp man.
That's my go-to internet voice. And I'm not disparaging against anybody out there, but the internet can, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Hit it. Ooh, where's my mirror?
The court will see this evidence. Mr. Justice, hit it, as they say.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is...
Isn't it the cell phone again? Because wouldn't it have been run over?
Not...
Or is it the car? Or the mirror?
What do you mean by the mirror? Well, remember that, yeah, the mirror itself tore off the car that hit Mr. Wright, and it hit Phoenix that night.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that kind of does it right there.
Alright, we'll try the mirror.
Oh, and also, there's paint on it. Yeah, okay, yeah. There we go, because that also has paint on it. Alright.
That's a side view mirror.
As it so happens, Dr. Maractus' car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. An accident? An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in the garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in the garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park.
And back to the music. But you gotta admit, the fact that we were assigned 3 random cases at the beginning of this trial, or, the beginning of the chapter, I should say, and that they're all connected is like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, they did well here. Pretty well, anyway, in my opinion. So yeah. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into Victim's garage that night.
This is most unexpected. Mr. Justice, are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus?
No! Stop! This is too much! This can't be happening! Prosecutor, say something! I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, other than this.
I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared?
Yes, Your Honor! I know that face. That's the face of guilt.
Oh. Stickler's truth.
That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness a crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at that scene.
Okay.
Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage.
Yes. Well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It's given a rolling. And it's pink, apparently. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know.
How the hell could that roll?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah, that really hurt my head. How did he legit did say that it had a habit of rolling, yeah?
Mm.
Do you
Looks
see-
like a normal cell phone to me.
Well, yeah.
In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please.
That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during the testimony.
His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Nah, no cheating.
Damn it. I mean, right. No problem. I hope. Here comes justice. Alrighty. Hmm.
I don't really find anything that's like obvious, so we probably have to do some pressing.
That's what I'm thinking, and I'm trying to find like a good one to press on.
Maybe the dropped my cell phone?
I must drop my cell phone on the way back.
Yeah.
We'll try that.
Okay.
That's when you passed in front of the Maractus Clinic. Why? Yes, that's correct.
That was a pretty suspicious pause there.
Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. Of course.
Okay.
Well, the supermarket is here, along the main road. My way home from there, it takes me past the Maractus Clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet, what was I? I walked on, unaware of my loss. And walked right into that fateful park.
Oh.
Yeah, but how does that explain how your phone... Oh, even the whole rolling thing, it's...
Yeah.
Do I need to present him basic shapes and why the cell phone has no circular things for it to roll?
I know, right? I wish we could just hammer on him about that, because that's just ridiculous.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, let's press, and when I was walking through the park.
Okay. Which entrance did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact, one might say that I went in from the entrance closest to the Maractus Clinic. The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance? I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next.
Okay.
I'm a keen observer. Of the obvious, you might say.
That kind of rhymed. Okay, I think maybe we press the next one then.
This part of testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand?
I'm feeling like the noodle stand.
Okay, go for that. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. From a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it.
For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening.
Ooh, sassy judge.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Justice.
What about that sign? Could that be important?
Actually, that's very important.
So the sign in noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony.
Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days.
Dude, if you eat that, that salt will give you an instant heart attack.
Right?
I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well.
Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, I can't match up to the IVU's cafeteria. Are you kidding me? A lot of college cafeteria food is not that great. At least in my experience, except for pizza day. I love pizza day. Alright, never mind. I'm thinking back about pizza. Some applied to this school merely for a taste of our smart noodles. I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. You don't have to apply, just go in the cafeteria. What the hell are they gonna do? Stop you? Because you're like, where's your ID? Alright, so he has his new statement saying, why, I remember it even said noodle.
Huh. That's interesting. Considering the angle you were standing and everything, if you look at the noodle stand itself and you turn it around, you can see it says noodle on one side, but on the other side it says El Dune.
Oh.
Ooh, prison.
And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle. Why, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. Damn. It read without a doubt noodle.
Can I just say, he's still in college, right?
So we know.
So why is he wearing a graduation outfit?
Yet, I don't know.
It's like they had no other way to depict a college student.
I guess not, which is weird. Because I mean, yeah, it's like, okay, normal clothing, whatever, but everybody else has normal clothing. So, I don't know. It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I see. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So, you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from that spot. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take a look at the stand and to carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner, Aldunes. Inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely noodle, for sure, positive.
I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight.
I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle.
And he saw it right.
What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which a sign will be read the same way that Mr. Stickler claims? What?
Mr. Justice, show us this spot.
The witness actually viewed the stand from this location.
And it would be on the direct opposite side from where he was before.
Right. So I'm not really sure what best place to. Well, okay. So that's a pretty big ass diagram for the noodle stand as it is.
Yeah, I just put it like kind of like at a diagonal line from the tip of the cart.
I have it like right underneath the present button. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Prison.
So yeah, other direction basically. The witness was standing here on the opposite side.
He's calling hello from the other side, get it?
So many song references today.
I haven't heard a song from her in a while.
Yeah, that's a shame.
How do you know that?
When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand says Aldunes, as we know. However, 3D. Observe the other side of the stand.
Oh, this side says noodle.
Isn't happy about that? This says noodle. Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Oh, yo! You got me. So what? So what? What does it matter if you saw the killing from the up north or the south side? It makes no difference at all. He's right. Travel far enough to the south and you will end up going north.
What?
If you don't know global skills, directions are utterly without meaning. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change?
It changes everything, Apollo.
Chusey?
Remember his testimony from before. Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Oh,
Zoom in.
I'm tripping balls again.
the killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then, at the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts, at which point the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol.
Ow.
That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right?
Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Yes, we know directions very well.
Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction,
We learned something.
an arrow follows straight to the X. The bullet would have to hit his left temple.
Can you see the X? Very good. You know, I heard that the movie's actually very good.
Really?
Yeah, I got really good reviews.
I'm surprised.
Like 80-something% Rotten Tomatoes, both from critics and the audience.
Huh.
So I'm like, oh, that surprises me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, all right.
Ugh.
I think the judge got a little happy there. Oh.
Why does everything always come out that way for me?
It's adults.
Adults. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right.
So, now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning.
Indeed. You're absolutely correct, Fräulein.
Dang, she's doing all the work here.
What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north.
North. Ah, northwest, you mean?
Sorry, Kardashian reference. I hate myself.
How dare you?
I know, right?
But that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing.
Correct, he's a Kardashian. No, sorry. So, if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself.
Yo!
Dang, Trucy.
Order, order, order!
I love they're like, letting Trucy defend even though she's not a lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, she deserves her time in the spotlight.
Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Yep.
She's flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out.
Dang, Apollo, get good.
That's the new game. Trucy, Tate's attorney. I'll make it so... no, I won't be mad if that's the new game, but... I really hope they're gonna make a new game. Like next month, TGS. Let's hope Tokyo Game Show tells us something new.
Yeah.
Clarify one point for me, if you would, Forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Well, can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. I don't know, if I saw that in the alley, I'd be freaked out.
That.
No, please, looks aside, I'm really a nice guy. See, a nice guy wouldn't say he's a nice guy. See, that's the problem. All my friends say so. See, that's one thing. He doesn't have any friends.
You lie.
You mean his dolls?
Oh my god.
Now, what type of dolls are we talking about?
Oh boy.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
What are you going to do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler?
Debating if we should keep going or end.
Yeah, same here. It's like, I think we're getting close, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get to the closing portion.
Alright, let's just end it here then.
Alright. Oops, excuse me. Alright.
Alright, guys. Sorry, it's one of those awkward things where, of course, you want to go to be continued, but it's also like, you don't want the episode to go too long. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure to ring the bell for notifications for new episodes. You can follow me on Twitch, where I stream every week, and also follow me on Twitter for updates. Until next time, have a nice day. Adios!